desiderato most.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA championship.
Austin, you keep popping up on me, and you realize I almost fired you for less, right?
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
All right, but I mean, I guess you kind of knew what you were doing.
Well, it only worked because you have what it takes. No, seriously, you earned everything you're about to get, MP. And if you take home this chip, you're gonna get a lot more.
Win. But right now I need to know what the NBA draft is looking like.
There's been some upward movement, nothing too drastic. But if you put on a legendary performance in this tournament, who knows? You might get yourself in the first round, bro.
Things are really moving fast, huh?
They are. Yeah, this is a crazy time in life for NBA prospects. So much is up in the air and things change drastically.
Not if you're an NBA kid. I feel like half the league has a dad who went pro. Sometimes I wish I had those advantages, man.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be you. Plus, there's plenty of NBA kids who don't get a whiff of the pros. I mean, genes only take you so far.
Gotta earn it at this level, right?
That's right. And look at it this way. Coming from Vermont, growing up around that diner, that gave you a work ethic and put a chip on your shoulder that'll take you as far as you'll let it.
Sky's the limit.
It truly is. But first, you gotta take down Istanbul basketball. And you only got one shot to do it. Single elimination.
Come on, Austin. You know that's what I live for? That kind of thing excites me.
Okay, so you're not nervous?
Nah. You train hard so the game is easy. Pierre told me that on my first day of practice, and I think he's right. There's nothing that can happen in this game that I haven't already put myself through 10 times over on a random Wednesday. Look, I'm ready, and I promise you we're gonna win. You want some water?
Please.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament, the most experience, strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, we will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very, very confident all of a sudden. Usually when your opponent tries to intimidate you, it's because they know you're better than them. So yeah, I'd say I'm feeling pretty great right now.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul basketball?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. They're one of the best club teams in Europe. Have been for some time now. We're gonna have to scrap and claw every possession if we're gonna pull this one out. But we've got a great team too, and I know we've got what it takes to win this one.
MP.
Thank you.
MP.
You're welcome.
MP.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA Championship between Paris FC and Istanbul Basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. It's winner take all here, and the Kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Outside Gouvan.
That's a long-distance trip for Yilmaz from the floor to the rim, but he makes it look easy out there.
Fortier outside. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
Shot clock at 3. Gouvan for 3. And Ilic pulls it down. Here's Paris. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Season opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Now here's Portier. And the 3 off target. Pass to Ganesh. Kaya. Chalk up 2 right there.
Kaya playing big in close, playing huge in this EBA final.
He's covered by Gouvan. Guns up, empty down low. Istanbul with the ball. And there's a foul called on MP. so Paris will get the first possession.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
The offensive rebound. Zadirko can't hit. Good work defensively by Illich. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the king. And it's Paris FC basket to start out.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Now here's Ganesh. Inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
Zadirko. Zadirko a screen. To the wing, right side. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Dumont. Toprak grabs the miss. Outside Guvan. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
That's a good look for Toprak. That's exactly what Istanbul is working towards offensively.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Now here's Guvan. First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside for Toprak. Fires for 3. Harris grabs the miss. He's guarded by Kaya. It's not going to go for him. Here's Guvan. Pass to Toprak. Kaya. Ganesh. Zadirko defending. Fades away. Now here's Ganesh. From deep Toprak. They get it back. Kaya. And at last, they get one to fall. And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead.
Istanbul will get the first possession.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Now here's Toprak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Guvan. 18 feet away. He knocks it down.
Well, what I like about Ali Deniz Guvan is he takes what's available. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't mind firing away.
Parries the long-range jumper. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
Deep Toprak connects from three-point range.
And Toprak plays with a lot of fire. He loves getting revenge with the 3-ball.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
And no good trying to use the glass. So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Knocked loose. And that's Istanbul's ball as it goes out of bounds and they keep possession. Vaughn, covered by Portier. 5 to shoot. From deep to the paint. Outside for Toprak. Cans it from downtown.
Spreading out the floor. You want that in a swingman like Toprak.
Here's Paris. They trail by 7. And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the... Istanbul to start it out.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Now here's Ganesh. 5 on the clock. Here's Gouval. Outside for Toprak. And that comes off the assist by Kaya.
Spreading out the floor. You want that in a swingman like Toprak.
From about 19 feet. Yeah. So Paris will get the first possession.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight. That was a rim rocker.
It looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Oh, that was awesome. Now that's some strength from Sir Dunks-a-Lot.
Outside Gouval. The three-pointer off the mark. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Gouval and a very tough Istanbul team.
And he banks in the layup.
That's a good look for Toprak. That's exactly what Istanbul is working towards offensively.
Toprak covering. Outside Dumont. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ilic. Off target from outside.
With his size, you have to love the way Anil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
Three-pointer. And it's Ganesh with the rebound. Istanbul with the ball. Move on with it. Now guarded by Portier. Can't hit the corner three.
Oh, man. That's one he'd like to have over.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Down low. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's the kind of finish you're looking for. MP is firing up his squad.
To the inside. And stolen by Zadirko. And that one's good. Portier. And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
Ganesh sets a screen. Had a nice open look right there.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Portier. Right wing. Pass to Ilic. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Hard to defend this shot at Ilic. I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Toprak. Harris grabs the miss. Pass to Dumal. That three off the mark.
Not many can argue Guvan is the star of this Istanbul side, arguably the best guard in Europe, and he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Guvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. Really piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Istanbul trailing. Pass to Toprak. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Zadirko.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
That was vicious, fellas. Two-hand monster slam.
I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
It certainly wasn't going to be me.
And I'm glad nobody else tried to stop him because I wouldn't want someone to get hurt right there.
This one for three. And it's Portier with the rebound. Zadirko inside. Toprak covering. Zadirko, good.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Here's Guvan. And that one drops. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Paris FC basket ahead, leading by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. Welcome back to the Eternal City Road. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Idemish. Here's Arslan. Basur defending. It's good. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on in the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced. Well, this is what happens when you have a bag full of tools. MP putting the defender in really a difficult position.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. And Toprak gets it to go.
Toprak absorbing the contact like a sponge and still getting it to go.
There's the killer two-hand slam.
And check out the bounce.
That's a lot of bounce per ounce right there.
How much? What's the bounce per ounce like ratio?
I'm not sure.
BPO, bounce per ounce. An unusual stat, but look, he said it. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
He gets it in there.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
The three from Kaya. Hits the three-point bomb.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Toprak covering. And it's blocked by Kaya. Pass to Toprak. And Istanbul, another three.
Spreading out the floor, you want that in a swingman like Toprak.
Harris with the lead. Toprak covering. Now here's Illich. Clock at 6. Pass to Ahern. The shot. Toprak grabs the miss. The three is up. And Istanbul, another three.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking, leaving him that open from downtown?
And the dunk. to finish it off. A beauty.
Season opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
Back to Toprak. And that misses. That would have put them up. It's stolen by Korkmaz. It's Toprak with the drive. Rejected by the Steelers. And Istanbul making a change here. Outside Toprak. Pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer.
That's an impressive find by Toprak. He wants to do what's best for Istanbul whenever he's out there.
Inside. It's stolen by Korkmaz. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. And here's Toprak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zadirko.
Hard-nosed ball inside by Toprak. You need these types of plays in this EBA championship.
Down low. Istanbul basketball with the rebound. Outside Gouvan. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Istanbul basketball ahead, up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters. But each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Now here's Gouvan. Pass to Toprak. Now Gouvan. Ganesh sets the screen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, sending it home.
Well, Gouvan can do it all, and he's just putting so many smart plays into action. Right there, dribbling into a picture-perfect basket.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Pass to Toprak. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the three-pointer.
There's no shortage of moxie to Yilmaz's game. He's ready to fire as soon as he gets his hands on the ball.
Outside Dumont. To the paint. Tipped away. And out of bounds. Istanbul will take it. Istanbul leading. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Six to shoot. To the left wing. The 15-footer. And another one for Istanbul.
That's how you stretch out the defense. Ganesh can cause problems when he's hitting from mid-range.
Toprak grabs the miss. And here's Istanbul. Beyond the arc. Nice D from Dumont. And it's Paris with the ball. They trail by 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot.
Getting physical with the big man, the defense doing all they can to stop Zadirko.
And he's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he makes both free throws. And here's Gouvan. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. From deep Toprak. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Timeout called, Paris. Dumal with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Ganesh with the rebound. Now here's Gouval. Defense is right there. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's illegal.
Nailed from three-point land.
That was from the parking lot. MP really showing off the range on that one.
Outside Toprak. To the middle. Ganesh, no good.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting an easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Gouval might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Here's Ganesh. Buries it down low.
Nice sequence from Ganesh. He is opportunistic.
Harris trailing. Now here's Dumal. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Call Harris. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside Toprak. Again, the miss by Istanbul Basketball. Pass to Dumal. Portier outside. And here's Ilic. Ganesh defending. Back to Portier. Screen by Ilic. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Portier.
Well, a bigger lead guard, Portier can have success down low for this Paris ball club.
Istanbul trailing. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Gouval. Goes back up. Yep, that one goes. And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
You kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
Now here's Gouval. Pass to Kaya. Yes! They get the go-ahead bucket!
Nice job by Kaya in a crucial spot. This is how you come up big.
And here's Paris. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Istanbul. Inside. From 6 away. And off the front iron and in it goes.
This is a guy who knows how to get it done in the big spots. Yilmaz, big time.
Looking to end the run. He's off on that one. To the right side. Taken away. To the paint. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
The bigger the moment, the brighter MP shines. That is a play to remember. Nice accurate pass right into the middle. The and one puts them in a very good spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
Here's Gouval. Pass to Kaya. And the layup's good off the glass.
Kaya playing big in close, playing huge in this EBA final.
Let's go with a three. That shot missing.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now Govan. Toprak, room to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
So it's Istanbul now. And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and they'll go to the line. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, you look at Ali Denise Gouvan's game, it's pretty much complete. It makes him an elite level player in this league, and he's got it all figured out.
Final horn sounds, and Istanbul basketball are the champions of Europe.